Okay, I'm at Massawepie Lake. It's May 22nd. It's 2:49. Pushing off from the launch site on the lake in a canoe along the shore of the lake. Take a look at the different campsites. Hopefully there's a choice available, and basically pick one and set up camp. The lake is decent sized. It's not real big, but it's not small either. So plenty to explore and paddle here. Supposedly there's lake trout in here. I was talking to a guy who's fishing, and it looks like there's a bald eagle overhead. And I thought I heard a loon before. So I'll canoe along this, what I believe is the south shore of the lake, and then turn up what I'm going to call the west shore, and that will allow me to see each of the campsites. Now the canoe is pretty loaded down, so I brought a lot of gear. There's a breeze, so the bugs, black flies are out, definitely. And they were around me when I was launching, but it wasn't unbearable. So I brought the screen shelter, and of course I have my hammock and tarp. And so I got the food barrel, and I got plenty of food. So today is Monday, and I'm here until Saturday, provided the bugs don't drive me out. Today it's sunny, there's some high clouds, but the temperature is probably upper 60s or lower 70s. It's very comfortable. So at night, I think tonight it's supposed to get down to 35, which makes sense with this clear sky. And then the other nights it's supposed to be upper 30s, lower 40s. So, I mean, I've got plenty of clothes. I probably brought more than I needed. So I don't think I'm going to be cold. This is the first trip of the season, so it's also the first trip since my hand surgery. I've done a day paddle for about 4 hours, and that was, with a boat with next to nothing in it. That was no problem. That was double blade. So now, as you can see, I'm paddling with a traditional single blade. So I want to see how I do with that. So far, no problem. So kind of the plan is to do some fishing, do some field recording, photography, video. There's a network of trails from these campsites, and there's several small ponds that are connected by that network of trails. So if the bugs aren't totally bad, I will try and do some day hikes. So that may mean doing them in a head net. I can deal with that, I think. I mean, I would definitely give it a try. And if they're really bad, abandon the idea of hiking now. This place is open from September 1st to June 14th. Over the summer, it's used by the Scouts because it's a Scout camp. So it's closed to the public. So you got to do this early or late in the season. So I'm kind of scouting this to see if this is a place I'm going to come back to in the fall. I'm just passing a camp here on the lake. So this is not, obviously not wilderness. Maybe it's still going to be quiet. So by my count there's 5 campsites kind of around this lake. They each have names. One is on an island, and the others on points of land. The first one, Vingo, is named, is on a point of land. And I'm going to take a look at that one, if there's nobody there, obviously. And then there's an island site, it's called Eagle Island, and across from that is a campsite called Distillery Hill. And then there is one called Bayview, which is kind of on a point of land, I believe. And then the other one, I don't know how to pronounce their name without looking at it, is kind of up the channel to the outlet that leads to the Grass River. That one, it looks like it's on a point of land also, but I don't see myself camping in there because there's probably less wind and the bugs will probably be worse. Yep, that's a bald eagle. Just flew from a tree as I paddled by. Supposedly there's lake trout in here. So that counts for the eagle. Being here. So there was one other couple when I launched. He had a guide boat. He's doing some fishing, and his wife is paddling her own canoe. She's not fishing, she's just paddling around. Very nice couple. Had a conversation with them. The one thing that happened on the way here is my phone malfunctioned. It works fine in the car, but when I try and turn it on, actually I don't know if it's on or off, but when I try and turn it on just by itself, not connected to the car, I can't tell if it's on or not, because the display doesn't work. I didn't bring the spray cover for this boat. Shortcut across this bay here. I was intending to go all along the shore, but I really wasn't paying attention. So now we're heading across. So I haven't paddled this boat since October, so I still have to get used to it. I'm single blading, so that means the strokes, obviously. Let's see if we can kind of angle towards shore a little bit. I mean, you have a nice perspective out here in the middle, but it's kind of more interesting along the shore, I think.